Hey, good morning. Welcome to Rusty Judgment. I don't know how to do a day in life video. What are you guys doing in a room?
Don't try this at home.
This is going on Rusty Judgment.
Yeah. Brand new day.
Yay! Dawn's usually not this excited in the morning. Dawn's usually like, can you just go get your coffee and leave me alone?
I'm gonna take another 15. You go get your coffee.
It is 5:45 a.m. And now we have coffee. Life is good.
Plan another day.
Yeah, this is kind of, I would say, the majority of every morning that we are home is we get up, we make coffee, we come back in here, we sit in here, visit for half an hour to an hour. Some kids trickle in and out as they wake up. Fighting.
Not always.
Not always. Sometimes just to sit in here. We don't really talk about what we're going to do today.
Yeah, are you gonna tell us what's on your agenda for the day?
Well, I actually had thought, first off, what would be really cool today is if you subscribed. I actually have a goal of hitting, so I didn't tell you this. So at the beginning of the year, I was like, all gung ho. I was like, I bet you if I really hit it hard, I can hit 100,000 subscribers by Christmas.
Okay.
And now that it's July, I'm like, yeah, maybe that's an unrealistic goal. I turned 40 in October.
Okay.
And I thought if I could hit 50,000 subscribers by the time I turned 40,
Yeah.
that would be pretty cool. So
That's awesome.
I would love it if you subscribed. Not just for my goal, but just so that we can get to know each other better. I bet I could hit 100,000 subscribers by next week. I'm going to have to go with no. Probably not happening, man. You don't know them like I know them. We are like this. Oh, there's something in my eye. How could something be in my eye? I have safety glasses on. Oh, that's why I don't wear these things. Ha ha.
What's on your agenda for today?
Well, today is kind of a byproduct of yesterday. So the skid steer broke down yesterday, blew the hydraulic line. So then I had to get parts. So today I have to fix the skid loader. I was originally planning on putting in windows at the farmhouse today. So I picked up a bunch of windows yesterday at the building material outlet center for the farmhouse. One window, the one that's going to replace the patio door, was too big to fit in the back of my truck.
Oh.
So I got to run back up there with a trailer,
Okay.
pick that window up. We have to stop at an engine builder on the way back because has it been over 3 months, right?
Mm. Yeah, like 5 months maybe?
Yeah, we dropped the Bronco, so I'll put a little picture of it here. The Bronco that we bought 2 years ago from Southern Georgia with no engine. I'm having the engine built and I dropped it off 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
And it's finally assembled and they need a dipstick. He's called me yesterday, said he put oil in it. He's like, I can't check the oil. We're gonna dyno it, so they're gonna put it on an engine dyno, start it, run it, all that fun stuff. But he's like, I need a dipstick first.
Is he gonna do that today when you go up, or he'll do it without you?
I don't know. Oh, he better not do it without me there. That's the whole excitement of somebody building you an engine.
So you don't know if that's happening today, though, or not?
I have no idea.
Okay, that's kind of exciting.
But that would be super cool if we did it today.
Yeah.
Because I would love to hear that engine run.
Okay.
But I doubt it.
Yeah.
Judging by the 5 months we've put into this so far, doubt it. And then I was going to try and put windows in at the farmhouse in the afternoon, but I'm maybe a little optimistic coming to my time for the day.
Yeah, you never get quite as far as you hope in a day, do you?
I do not. What are you doing today?
I'm going to probably mostly work.
Okay.
Kind of bounce back and forth between the kids and my office.
And now we're going to go for a walk. Dawn's big on walking, and I'm big on not letting her walk down the road alone. So
It's a pretty sketch neighborhood we live in.
super sketch. If you're our neighbors, you know what I'm talking about. All right, we are done with our walk. Now we're going to part ways. Dawn is going to go that way to the house. Thanks for walking with me.
Thank you.
I'm going to go to the office building. I set up a little gym in there. So I've been having a lot of back problems. It's not from sleeping. We love our Helix mattress. I've been having back problems, I think, from all the physical labor I've been doing at these jobs. and probably not having a strong enough core. So my chiropractor tells me that I need to strengthen my core. And so that's what I'm gonna go do now. Ooh, look at this guy work out. Woo, yeah, yep, up, Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually fairly embarrassing, putting a video of myself working out on the internet. I know some people do that, but I do not, so be kind. Whew. Oh, it's cool out here. Now, I'm gonna go make some breakfast, take some vitamins. I'm gonna stretch once my body kind of chills out. My heart rate's a little high right now, so I'm gonna go do that, and then we're gonna get our day started. I also thought that everyone has probably seen fried eggs get made, but this is just what I do in my day. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's what I do. My days are not that exciting. They're really not. All right, now I am out here at the farmhouse. We're gonna fix that skid steer. I got a new hose to replace the blown out one that popped on me yesterday. The tree here is still here. So I talked to the tree guy who, so his name's Lupe. I talked to him. He ended up having a emergency in his family. He had to go back down to Texas quick. He is gonna be back up in a few days. Then he's gonna come back and take that tree down. So we're kind of just bypassing the tree for now. I can't really do anything about it. So I'm gonna get this skid steer fixed up, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing we gotta do today. I actually do these videos so that people can see that if I can do this stuff, anyone can do this stuff, because there is nothing spectacular about me and my abilities. I think if I can learn how to take things apart, anyone can take them apart. And this is just me just taking something apart, put it back together with a new hose on it, fixed it. The hose is actually fairly inexpensive. The fluid it leaked was outrageous. All right, the skid steer is fixed. I need to fill it up with hydraulic fluid now though, because it leaked a ton of hydraulic fluid out. Because I had thought with this machine off that the hydraulic fluid would stop leaking, but it just ran like crazy. So I got hydraulic fluid, I just gotta fill it up. I gotta grab a funnel from home. Caterpillar, if you're watching this, I assume you know that this is a terrible design because you changed it on the new machines. This machine's about 15 years old, so it's not crazy old. But the hydraulic fill is behind the arm here, like directly behind the arm. And then the cap is down inside of here. The easiest way to fill this is with the arm all the way up, this arm. But you can't do that if it's real low on fluid. So you have to take a hose, shove it down in between the cab and here, get it snaked down into the top of the filler with a funnel on. You gotta stand up on top, and then you gotta pour a 5-gallon bucket into the funnel and slowly let it trickle in. It's not the greatest design. But again, they changed it on the new ones, so I think they know that it's not a great design. This machine is awesome. It does everything very well, but anything with these 3 letters on is fairly pricey. Stay. Okay. Now the battery's dead, are you serious? Oh, it's always something. Okay. Okay, jumper cables aren't in my truck. We gotta run home and go get them. Well, and just like, I don't know, it's kind of just like how things roll for me. I was headed over to the engine shop to drop a dipstick off for him. Thought it would be a good idea to call first. It's up in the cities. And he is out of town drag racing, so he's not even at his place of business. So we're not going to do that anymore. We won't get to see the Bronco engine. That's kind of a bummer. So now I'm rerouting myself. I'm going to head over to the Building Material Outlet Center in Eagan, Minnesota to pick up the window that I could not fit in my truck yesterday. I bought 3 other windows, so I got four new windows for the farmhouse. 3 of them fit in the back of my truck. The 4th one was too big, so I got a trailer and we're going to grab that window now.
Not by much, maybe.
We are going to head back to the farmhouse now, get the window unloaded, try and get the skid steer jump started. It has never done this to me before. It's been giving me a battery light on it, so I'm guessing either the alternator's not been charging on it for a while or the battery's just toast. Most likely my luck is it's alternator, because that's more expensive than a battery. Well, we are finally back out here at the farmhouse, where we are going to jump start this skid steer, get it running, because I got my cables with me now from home. And then we are going to unload the window off the trailer. And then we have to go get more materials. Wow, you can't see me at all. Then we have to go get more materials because we're kind of getting set up to put windows in tomorrow now, it seems like, since it's already 3 o'clock something in the afternoon now. I'm gonna get cables hooked up, fire this thing up, make sure we're good to go. Now while I'm here, since the day isn't shaping up the way I wanted it to, I'm gonna try and put my back window back in here. So this piece of glass is the back window. It fell out and hit me in the back of the head like 2 months ago. And it fell out because, if you recall, over winter time, I got trapped inside of this machine because it gelled up. And I went to pull the quick release cord to get the back window to come out in the wintertime. The weather stripping was so frozen it wouldn't come out. I had forgotten to put the little cord back in, which holds the window in, and so it fell on me. Hit me in the back of the head, did not break, but I'm gonna put it all back together now, so I have a back window again. If I can figure out how to do it. Oh, and this part here made me really unhappy. I almost there was a period of time here where I almost took that piece of glass and chucked it across the shed. I sped this up and cut out a lot of footage here. This took me about 45 minutes to get that window back in, and it's still not finished. All right, window unloaded, on to the next thing. Now, I am at my home away from home, getting materials for tomorrow when we put in windows. So I'm gonna do some shopping and end up in the lumberyard, most likely. You guessed it, we landed in the lumberyard. Gonna pick up some lumber and a couple corners for the shed yet that need to go on. Then we are done running around and getting all our stuff for today. It's actually after 6 o'clock by now, believe it or not. The day has just kind of like breezed by like normal. So I'm gonna pick up the rest of this stuff, head back home, see what's going on there. You know, I was just thinking here on my way home, you know, the farmhouse isn't that bad, and it's actually pretty close to being done. I don't know if you notice this, but I probably carry a reasonable amount of stress on a regular basis, and I'm working on dealing with that and not carrying so much. But you know, I think like it could be so much worse. Like the farmhouse is not bad. Like wow, look at this place. Like look at this place on my way home. Like the farmhouse isn't bad. Like look, I don't know who owns this place, but whoo, that place she's rough.
How'd you feel about your day?
I didn't get even 50% of what I wanted to get done.
So this is where we decompress then at the end of the day. And it's usually Tom lamenting about how he didn't get nearly as much done as he had hoped.
I don't know, like, so I had this problem when I did quoting for a living too. I did estimating. Maybe a little too optimistic with how long things take.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's the same today, now,
Yeah.
and every day.
I mean, did you mention in the video that like you have gotten some help too?
I
Just
didn't.
part-time.
I didn't mention that I have gotten some help. So hopefully that will be helping.
Mm-hmm.
Right now.
It's always more work in the beginning, right? Everyone knows that. Who's ever like tried to delegate.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So we always have tomorrow.
Tomorrow's a new day.
So thank you for watching. I hope my day is not super boring. To me, it's super boring and stressful. That's the other thing. Like, I feel like I'm just like running from fire to fire all day long, or obligation.
Yeah.
I feel like there are days where I get to dedicate working on the farmhouse or working on a project.
Mm-hmm.
But that's usually not how the cookies crumble or how it rolls. So yeah, this is where we end off our day. We're going to sign off here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Hey, if you're watching this video Friday afternoon, I just got done editing it. I had a full day today, putting a bunch of windows in at the farmhouse. I can't wait to show you next week. I just wanted to stop by and say, you are awesome. You can do anything you set your mind to. If it feels like too big of a thing, like do some research, take some time, but don't give up. You can do it.